I was raised in Houston, Texas, and I came from a shouting church. I mean, they get excited in my church back home in Texas, and they shout and shimmy, pitch babies out of the balcony and everything. It's great, you know. And when I was growing up, I used to sing a song called "The King Is Coming," which Bill Gaither wrote and Gloria Gaither wrote. And when I was 11, I used to sing that song. And I'd get goosebumps up and down my spine because our church would be shouting. And I'd get goosebumps. I thought, man, I must be saved. I got a chill. I found out you can get the flu and get a chill. And I found out that rolling in the aisles and foaming at the mouth is not salvation. It could be rabies. Salvation is something that runs deeper than our emotions. It's something we have when we may not feel like we have it. And I like goosebumps. Don't get me wrong. When Sandy Patty sings, my goosebumps give birth to goosebumps. I love goosebumps. But I don't base my salvation on goosebumps anymore. I put my faith out of my feelings and put it into the cross on June 5th, 1973. And there have been many times since June 5th I've not felt saved. When I went through those tumor surgeries, I didn't all the time feel saved. Not long ago, I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I didn't feel saved. I don't know about you, but 4:30 in the morning, I didn't even know 4:30 came twice a day. And my alarm clock went off at 4:30 in the morning. And I was laying there in a coma. And I don't have a pretty alarm clock. My older brother, Mike, has got a pretty alarm clock. He's got a woman's alarm clock. Have you ever seen a woman's alarm clock? It's got a little AM radio on top. Down at the end, it's got these big red numbers that blur out into the darkness. I mean, you could be Helen Keller and see this clock. Say you wake up and it's 3 in the morning. How many of you wake up in the middle of the night to see how much longer you get to sleep? Say you wake up, it's 3 in the morning. There it is, 3:00. You know you've got 11 more hours to sleep. I'd love to have a clock like his. But all those pretty clocks are anemic. Have you ever heard a pretty clock go off? Sounds like this. That wouldn't pull me out of a daydream. But in my room, I got a man's alarm clock. It's one of those box kind. Used to have a face on it, but I knocked that off a long time ago. And when it goes off, it doesn't go, It goes, It lets you know it's morning. I mean, that thing went off at 3 in the morning, and I was laying there deep within the sheets. And my right foot told my left foot, I got out of bed first last time. It's your turn to get out of bed first. My left foot said, but I'm paralyzed. I told them both to shut up. I was trying to sleep. But I crawled out of my bed. I stumbled in the darkness because even the sun has better sense than to be up at 4:30. And I found out what toes are for, to find furniture in the dark. Now I put the death grip on that alarm clock. And I did not feel saved. I did not look saved. I did not smell saved. But if the Lord comes back at 4:30 in the morning, I'm going. I may be there 2 hours before I realize what happened.